Hi, welcome back to my channel, Kristincooks. I'm Kristen, and tonight I made chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes and gravy, so stay tuned. Okay, starting off in this bowl, I'm making buttermilk out of whole milk, a little heavy cream, and white vinegar. And then I'm seasoning it with onion powder, garlic salt, seasoned salt, a little bouillon powder just for kicks, paprika, and I think I put a little bit, Cholula. This doesn't make it spicy at all, it just adds a little bit of warmth, I guess. And then just whisk it all together. Add an egg and whisk that in. And then the vinegar is going to help to tenderize the cubed steak. That's what I'm going to use for the chicken fried steak. It really does make a difference. I notice it when I don't do this, but it really kind of just, cube steak is tender as it is, but the vinegar just works and breaks down that meat a little bit and just makes it that much better. So I did this about an hour before I wanted to cook it. So I just covered it and put it in the fridge. Okay, and then I'm going to start on my flour dredge. Here, I'm just adding a little bit of all-purpose. And then I just repeated the same seasonings that I used in the buttermilk. And I didn't show this, but I also added in a little bit of cornstarch too, and that will help. Oh, and that's oregano right there. And that will help to crisp up your breading in the oil. Little tip there. Okay, and then I have a big cast iron skillet. I'm putting just enough oil to cover the meat in the pan. So just taking the meat out of the buttermilk bath and putting it into the flour mixture. And I double dredged this. You don't have to, but I just did it this one time. The rest of them I didn't double dredge, but yeah, just putting it in there. And then I think the oil is just about ready for me to start frying. Look at my gummy fingers. Oh my gosh, this is a messy meal to make, that's for sure. So just cook it until the breading is nice and golden, and then flip it and then cook it again for another couple minutes. And then I keep it warm in the oven until we're ready to eat. Just on the warm setting. I don't have it on temperature or anything. But I made mashed potatoes to go with it. Sorry about the camera angle. You can see a little bit of blood coming up through there, or whatever that is. I don't even know if it's really blood or not, but that's when you know for sure that it's time to flip it. So just doing that. And when you're frying up the food here, it really shouldn't be steaming a lot. You shouldn't have a lot of smoke coming off the pan. You should have it at just a moderate heat at this point, because your pan is really heated up at this point. So if you just keep it at a medium heat, it should be fine. But all in all, these fried up pretty quickly, and they're not that thick anyway. I made a little bit of a mess here, that's why I'm wiping it down, my little stove there. So yep, these are about done, and I'm gonna just put them in the oven to keep them hot until we're ready to eat, so I can start my pan gravy in this pan. So I poured all of the grease out of the pan, and then I put 4 tablespoons of grease back into the pan drippings, and then 4 tablespoons of all-purpose flour, because I'm making a roux, And you need equal parts of flour to fat. And then I just whisk it and let it cook down for, you know, a couple minutes. And then I'm adding in whole milk, kind of slowly here. I know it doesn't look like it, but I poured it in slowly. And then I did add a little bit of chicken stock in. I'd say altogether 1 to 2 cups, somewhere in there. I didn't measure, but it was fine. So now I'm taste testing. Yes, it's good. Okay, and then it's ready. Pretty simple. Just plating up here. The potatoes turned out really good. This turned out better than the last time I made it. I think I made this last year, and it was pretty bland, if I remember right, because I didn't do the buttermilk like I, you know, did this time, and I noticed a difference. Like, it just wasn't seasoned as well. And then a little canned corn on the side. You gotta have just a little veggie, or green beans would be good, you know, because it's for dinner. If I were having this for breakfast, of course, I wouldn't have a canned vegetable, but so here it is. It turned out really well. We liked it. My family was over there talking to me while I was doing this. So, just having a little taste test. I cut off a little bit too big of a piece there. I wanted to be dainty for the camera. So, yep. It was good. I was kind of surprised at how well it came out with the buttermilk bath. How tender it came out is what I'm saying. And it was seasoned really well. It can take a lot of seasoning. So if you like my content, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.